Good day, children. Today in this video, we will learn singular and plural. So, to start with simple terms, what is singular? Singular means one. So, it's just opposite to plural. So, what is plural? It's many. Yes? So, singular subject has singular verb. Example, the cat is brown. Okay. Next, plural subject has plural verb where the cats are brown. Here the subject is cat and the verb is or are. If it is cats, then it's are. If it is cat, then it is. Okay? Okay. Now let's start with a quiz. So, which of these verbs are correct to use in these sentences? The first one. Do we say economics is very important, or do we say economics are very important? Okay. Well, we say economics is very important. I'll tell you why later. Next. The children is or are asleep. Which one is correct? Should it be like the children are asleep or the children is asleep? So the answer is the children are asleep. Next. The fish is or the fish are very beautiful. Which is correct? Well, that is a good question because actually both are correct. It depends if you're talking about one fish or you're talking about many fish, and you will understand that also as we go on. So, we could say the fish is very beautiful, or we could say the fish are very beautiful. I'll explain why. So, now we are going to talk about irregular nouns, which causes a lot of confusion. There are many grammar errors because of these issues. Let's look at what the problem areas are. The problem is that normally when we have a singular verb, like if we say a table, then we use a singular verb, right? Okay, the table is, because I'm mentioning that as the table. Only one table. The table is. So when that happens, we use the right noun with right verb. Then that's called as subject-verb agreement, where the subject and the verb agrees with each other. Okay? The table is in the room. When we say in plural, the tables are in the room. Correct? So it's singular, singular, and plural, plural. If the subject is singular and the verb will be singular. If the subject is plural and the verb will also be in plural. That's the normal way. Okay? And most of the time, that's absolutely fine. But the reason why we get confused, because in English we also have irregular nouns, okay, which don't follow those rules. But you can understand it because we can group them in certain categories to help you to understand them. So first of all, we have irregular singular nouns, okay. So these are confusing little bit because it ends with the letter S, but they are singular, they should be singular. So for example, if I say politics is, the news is, mathematics is an interesting subject, economics is an important subject, ethics is very important in life. Okay, so don't get very confused with the letter S in the end because they are still singular. So this is the category of irregular singular nouns. Okay. Next one, irregular plural nouns. Here there is no S, but it's plural. Okay. The first one, children are, the mice are, my feet are hurting, the men are, the women are more powerful, my teeth are, the geese are. Geese is nothing but goose. So the plural form of goose is geese. Okay. So here we don't use the word, the letter S at the end of the word. Okay. But still it's in plural form. And here we use the verb are. Okay. Noun plus are. Yes. And then last we have a category which will be even more confusing. But luckily there are not too many examples in these categories and there are irregular unchanging nouns. What does that mean? That means that whether you have one fish or two fish, you still say fish. Okay. If I say the fish are looking beautiful, or if I say the fish is looking beautiful, or that fish is looking beautiful, I cannot use fishes, but I can say it as fish. Okay. So generally speaks, you must keep this in mind. The same with deer and sheep and moose. One moose, two moose. We probably not rarely like to talk about such thing, but that's the thing. We don't talk about moose, but that's how it is. Moose is nothing but a large deer. Okay. Words indicating portions like percentage, fraction, part, majority, some, all, none, remainder. So in such cases, the noun in the object of the preposition, that's the phrase, okay, that means the phrase will determine the use of a singular or a plural verb. Which is, for example, if I say, a lot of water was wasted when she forgot to turn off the tap. So what is the object here? Tap is the object. Okay. And she is the subject. Was is the verb. And what is wasted here? The water. A lot of water. Again, I'm giving you a portion. I'm just saying here a lot of, maybe a majority of water. Okay. Or all of the water. I cannot say like that. So I'm just giving you as a lot of water was wasted when she forgot to turn off the tap. Next. Sentences beginning with there is, there was, there are, there were. Just now we saw about this. Where the subject comes after the verb agrees with subject that follows it, which is known as subject-verb agreement. Okay, we just now saw that. What do you mean by subject-verb agreement? The subject will agree with the verb. Okay. There was a restaurant here 20 years ago. So, restaurant is the subject and was is the verb. Okay. So, here the subject is agreeing with the verb. Okay. There was a restaurant here 20 years ago. Yes.